3-2 win at home against the Brentford B team. What did you make of not just the result, of course, but also the performance in general, which I think a lot of fans have walked home happy tonight?
Yeah, absolutely loved it. Enjoyed playing in it, enjoyed watching the boys at full throttle. First half, I thought for the first 10-15 minutes we started really well. I thought we went off the boil a little bit for maybe 20 minutes, but you're never going to have it all your own way against a young Premier League side. Last 10 minutes, I think, of the first half, I thought we got back on top when we scored. And then second half, I thought, might have to watch it back, but it felt really comfortable. I felt like we went and got after them. We got after them, higher areas of the pitch. We won the ball back, scored 2 goals from doing that. And I think we kept them out of our box in large periods. I think they got into our box because of set pieces. Really disappointing goal to concede the second one. But that's given me a lot of hope, a lot of confidence, and I know it has for the management team and the players as well. We want to be front foot. We want to be able to run. And I think the fitness levels that the boys showed tonight were incredible. We got some really good minutes into the boys. Really worthwhile exercise against a team that want to play. And if a team come here and want to play, we enjoy that. We enjoy that sort of task of setting up and going winning it high. We're never going to sort of surrender and sit back. Reminded me really of a Dorking on a Tuesday night, that kind of game. And I thought the boys were superb. I think it's really pleasing to see individually, collectively. I thought they put in a really good show.
Do you think as well it was a little bit more demanding this evening compared to what we had on Saturday with the heat, or was that sort of a bit different?
I felt worse after 45 minutes on Saturday because of the heat. I could barely breathe. Some of the lads did sort of 65 and 70 minutes at Flackwell and behind closed doors at Reading. Obviously, I've done 90 tonight and I feel better after 90 minutes than I did after 45. Tuesday night here at home, it's there to be enjoyed. I always enjoy it under the lights, and I think the lads do as well. But that's the lads that kind of know about us on a Tuesday night here. Obviously, we've got a lot of new players that have never done that before. So I like the look of us at the moment. I think there's a lot of improvements to be made. There's a lot that looks good, but there's also a lot that we can improve on. I think that's going to be similar for a number of teams in the league at the moment. There's been many rebuilds around the league, but we've got some legs, some energy, some power, some pace, and that's the team that we wanted to try and build, and I think we've got that.
A couple maybe small negatives from this evening. I noticed, of course, Tarek and Tyrese both had to come off, I think, through injuries. Can you just give us a little bit more on them?
Yeah, Tarek, I think his toenails come off, so I think he'll be okay. And Tyrese has got tight calves, bit of cramp. So I did say to the lads, listen, don't go to the pain or through the pain barrier and get injured. We need to be as fit as we can for the 9th of August, not for, the 12th, 14th, 15th of July. We need to make sure that we're fit by the 9th of August, and that's the end game. So we're not going to be stupid with the minutes and ask the lads to force themselves through. So we have to be careful, and I think the beauty of tonight is that people that came on and replaced them did really well. I thought the young lads carried themselves impeccably. I thought they come on and stuck to what we asked them to do. We always talk about sitting and watching a game. Don't just sit there and watch. Be a student of the game and see what the game's giving you for when you come on, how you're going to affect it and how you're going to impact it, and what the role and the understanding is to go and obviously implement that for the team. So if one person doesn't do it, it falls to pieces. But we spoke about our press at half-time. There were some really good messages throughout the management team, and I thought the boys took that on board really well. And that's how we've got the 2 goals in the second half from winning the ball back probably 30 yards from their goal.
So that's the 4th match day of pre-season done and dusted. Where would you sort of, not rank, but how would you assess the pre-season campaign so far?
It's difficult. Like, obviously, it's been 45 minutes for 2 different sides in the first couple of games. Then it's been sort of 60s and 30s on Saturday. Tonight it's been 65 and 25. Friday night, I'm not too sure what it's going to look like, but probably this time next week will we get into a smaller squad, a more sort of like workable squad, looking forward to the first league game of the season. So there's a few headaches, there's a few questions to be asked and to be answered. So yeah, the shirts are up for grabs, of course they are. I think there's been many positives. We've also got Reece Greenidge back as well now, who's in tonight and's done some valuable work. So we need to get him up and running. So yeah, I'm excited. I want to get going. I don't think any manager likes pre-season. We obviously need pre-season because we've got a new group, but there's a lot of work to be done, trying to work out the logistics and the minutes, a lot of admin. So I'm looking forward to the 9th of August. The sooner that comes around, the better.
And just finally then, of course, as you've already mentioned, friendly this week is on Friday evening. big reasons for that, of course, being the testimonial for Simon Dunn.
Yeah, absolute legend. It's easy for me to stand here and be nice about someone because it's their testimonial, but it's the truth. Absolutely love Dunny. He's someone that I speak to not very often, but every now and again we'll have a few messages. Someone that was probably underrated and fantastic footballer. Probably people don't realise how good he is until you play with him. I loved playing with him. I loved watching him play. Just graceful. So it's a shame he's retired, probably a little bit younger than maybe what was expected. But I know he's got his glass hamstrings and his groins and whatnot, and his body's probably packed up and given up. But he's had a fantastic career. For us to be able to play a part in his testimonial is a really nice thing to do. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can make a good night of it. Hopefully there'll be a number of Slough fans that can get over to it as well and show their appreciation, because he fully deserves it. He's just a fantastic person, and I'm hoping it'll be a special night for him and his family, and hopefully we can play our part in what will be a good game.
Brilliant. Thanks for your thoughts tonight, Scott, and we'll see you on Friday evening away at Basingstoke.
Cheers, Con. Thank you.